Are you feeling so annoyed that yet another article is telling you to meditate? Oh my gosh, do they not understand how boring meditation is to you? Don't worry, because I have a solution that I think you're going to enjoy. I am Rachel Strivelli. I help you connect to the wisdom within and the wisdom of the natural world. If you read articles, books by thought leaders, smart people, successful people, so many of them will say that meditation is a really big part of why they are successful. There is research to back this up, so it makes sense. But if you are like most people I know, the idea of sitting and meditating seems time consuming, is not really that appealing. You're probably also thinking, but if I'm just sitting there doing nothing, how is this actually helping me out? I have a new way that I want you to try. It feeds this need for meditation, reflection, and all that. But for a lot of people, it's actually more doable than sitting and meditating. What I would like you to do is to find a time every day. The goal is 2 minutes back to back. But if you're like so busy, you can only do 1 minute here and 1 minute there, great. Do 1 minute here, 1 minute there. Actually, either go outside or go to a window, and I want you to sit and just observe. Now, if you're not used to this, some people like to work up to it. They like to have a journal with them or a sketch pad or whatnot. Do not have your phone. This is not taking pictures time. You're just to sit in nature. And this can be any form of nature. If literally all you have is a balcony that overlooks another building, but you can see some of the sky, that's enough. Wherever you go, there's the sky, even if you can't see the sun and the stars and the clouds and all that. But I want you to just sit there and contemplate. Sit there and openly observe. And you can notice the thoughts that you think, but I want you to correct yourself as you're looking around to being present in that moment and looking at the details of what is around you. So here's what it's going to do. It's going to help you to quiet your mind. And what's actually probably going to happen for most of us is the first 30 seconds or sometimes few minutes that you sit down, you start remembering all the things that you meant to write down, the thing for the grocery list, the thing for this. Like I just remembered something for my grocery list right now as I'm talking to you. That's okay. Again, if you want to have paper and pen there, great. Or the notes section of your phone. One way to make it even more effective is to do a brain dump before you do this. So before you sit down, write down everything that you got in your head, get it all out. And then just sit there in reflective mode, looking around. And it's going to calm your mind. It's going to calm your nervous system. You're going to be, if you can be outside, great. If not, today it's pouring outside. So when I do it, I'm just going to sit in front of the window, or I might open the door and sit like with the door open, but not so that the rain is getting on me. You're looking, you're breathing the fresh air if you're outside. If you're not outside, you're just breathing your regular air. You're observing, it's quieting your mind. It's giving your mind a time to rest, because I'm sure you've noticed this life that we have these days is very busy, is very hectic. There's all kinds of stimulus, information, data coming from all angles all the time. But by taking this time to quietly, calmly cultivate some stillness and reflection outside, it calms you down, it grounds you in. It's a great reset. The reason why it's really important to do it outside, or to have it interacting with some type of nature, like I said, it can be at your window, is because I want you to start to get out of your own head. And by looking and being observant of the natural world around you, it connects you to this natural world. And humans who are connected to the natural world have so many amazing things: more creativity, greater sense of confidence, a sense of being connected to the greater awesomeness of nature, to the unified field, to all of those incredible things. I would love to know, are you going to try this out? I hope the answer is yes. And feel free to put in the comments below, where is your spot where you're going to try this out? Like I said, I have a window that I go sit near. Sometimes I open just the door that's right near my dining room. And on a nice day, I take a walk and I take it all in that way. I'm curious, where are you going to take it all in? Maybe the easiest place for you is your commute from either your door to the door of your office, or from when you leave your car to when you walk into the office building. Like, can you slow down and look around.
Maybe it's before you get on the train. When I lived in Toronto, I used to be always this one section from when I got on the bus until I got on the subway. I never read my books. I never got on my phone. I never looked at my list. I just observed. I looked out the window. I think it was about a 2 to 3 minute bus ride. I looked at the other people on the bus.
I took it as my 2 to 3 minutes every day, there and back, where I would just be, and I would just be present in the moment. And it was amazing. Start with 1 minute.
So excited to tell you about the newly released Talk to the Trees, written by myself, Rachel Strivelli, psychic. Talk to the Trees is a short book about connecting to the wisdom of the trees, actually literally talking to them, metaphorically talking to them, learning from the wisdom of these elder beings. What can we gain from them in terms of resilience, how to get through hard times, how to approach the times that we're in? What do trees know about love, family, and connection, and dealing with hardships of life? You can buy it at the places linked below. I would love it if you check it out, share it with a friend, buy it for a friend, and spread the word.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.